Hello and welcome to our 2K Sports PGA Tour action. Today's coverage of the Waste Management Phoenix Open is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey, proud to be alongside 2002 PGA winner Rich Beem in Phoenix, Arizona, specifically TPC Scottsdale. What's this opening hole like?
Well, thankfully, it's a little benign compared to the craziness around the golf course that ensues. Just 414 yards from the back tees. Bunker down the left-hand side that players want to avoid. They'll be more than likely taking out a long iron fairway wood, hitting it down the right-hand side. Green tilts a little bit from right to left. A big runoff area on the left-hand side is a no-no for your second shot. But all in all, a nice, easy opening hole.
Well, I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure. Oh, that is crushed. TPC Scottsdale, known for a bunch of birdies, Rich, and you can get right after them here at the first.
A gentle opening hole, second shot, a good opportunity to get your iron play dialed in. Green is very small. Anything missing to the right and to the left will run off into a collection area. However, if your irons are dialed in early, it's a great opportunity to make an opening three.
Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. It's on a good line. Oh, what a way to build momentum early.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll have another.
Currently 1 under for the tournament.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right. So a good accurate approach required. Not a bad line, this one. From about 130 yards here.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Well, it's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Oh, what a shot. And mark him down for a birdie. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. And it's worth taking another look at that one. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out.
That dog will hunt.
He may be thinking about going for the green here. getting ready to play their third. How close was that to going down? What an opportunity to make a birdie. This one has eyes for the hole. And that's for birdie. Well holed. He's in a share of third place. The fourth hole at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 playing 183 yards. Not much to this hole, although with the bunker short left and short right, requires a pretty accurate and solid strike. And this one might need to get down a little. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. It was on a good line. And this one is for his par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The fifth hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Playing this shot from 120 yards. Only 2 shots off the pace. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. A good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. Oh, what a great stroke. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The sixth hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. And again, it's more position off the tee that's required here with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get after this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them. Oh, well played. From around 120 yards here, only 1 shot off the pace. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. He has this putt to save his par. It's got a chance. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Putting for bogey. Yeah, good putt. Well holed. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. The seventh here at Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 215 yards from the back tees. A straightaway hole, but bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. And approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And that puddle drop. Well done. Currently at 3 under for the day. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. Going with the hybrid. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd. Go on, get in the hole. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. And he finds himself in a tie for 3rd.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The finishing hole on the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale was a par 4 measuring 453 yards from the back tees. There's plenty of room off the tee to the left just so you can avoid that bunker on the right. There's a bunker short of the green here that needs to be avoided, a short little pot bunker. But 2 solid shots here will allow a chance for a birdie. Nicely done. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
A bit short with that effort.
"12 feet to the cup coming up. It's tracking. Ooh. And this one will be for bogey. This is the transition point of the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
Not bad. 2 back with 9 to play. Can't afford any mistakes. Let's see if they can continue pressing on and making birdies.
The 10th at TPC Scottsdale is a short par 4, measuring just 428 yards from the tips. There's a huge bunker down the right side of this fairway, which suggests maybe less than driver is necessary off the tee. What you want to do is set up for a good angle of approach, though. There's a couple of pot bunkers to the short right of this green and a big one to the front left to be avoided. That's in the sand. Not your best effort, still a mid-range putt coming up. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Oh, that's pure heart. Great fight to make that putt.
It was off the tee with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
Just one off the lead after that hole.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Outstanding approach shot.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
If it's up, it could be in. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Okay, let's head to the next. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3, measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. Yeah, nicely played. Lining up the birdie putt here. Hey, nice looking line. Ooh, right by the hole. And that should secure the par. Well done. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. Lining up from about 230 yards here. 1 stroke off the lead. Going with a 3-wood here. And here we are with the third shot. Just a stroke behind the leader. So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will take him to 5 under. Justin Thomas is at the top of the leaderboard with a 1-shot lead. The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts. Not bad. This shot from about 190 yards out.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
Putt is underway.
Nicely holed and for par. And JT is currently our leader. The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie. He hit that pretty loose. Yep, that's a water ball. Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be.
Pretty good shot there.
Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this. Nice stroke. The putt drops, now at 5 under, heading down the stretch.
And just a few holes remaining. Let's see what they can produce.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Welcome to the jungle, or as they call it here at TPC Scottsdale, the Stadium Hole par 3 16th. It's just a short club, but you miss the green, and a chorus of boos will ring out. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Come on, that finish line's in sight. Let's power towards it. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
That's a beautiful bunker shot there. Let's see if we can make this and keep the par on the card. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And Justin Thomas currently leads the field. This dramatic finish of TPC Scottsdale has no shortage of options at the 17th, Rich.
If you've hit the driver but you miss the green, you gotta miss it out to the right-hand side to have any hope of getting it up and down for the birdie. However, you knock it on this green in one, you never know, you could make it two.
Wonderfully played. Just 10 feet to the cup here. It's got a chance. A well hold. He'll take the birdie. And that will take him to 6 under. He's currently just in second place.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water hazard down the left-hand side and the Church Pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach. But once you hit this shot, make sure you get it the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie. That's tidy. Playing this one about 130 yards out. Just 3 back from the leader. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Lovely effort that. And this putt for a final score of 64. Looking really good. It's always good to cozy it up to the hole on a long putt, isn't it? And that will conclude his tournament to date. Well, Rich, that's a shame. They came out of the gates very fast, but in the end just fizzled out.
When you get off to a hot start like that, usually there's only one place to go, Luke, and that's down. And unfortunately, that's what happened to this player. It's a shame.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.